Education comes from the root educare, which means to draw from within. This sensation of drawing from within is a completely different approach to how education is presented to us in schools, colleges, universities, where we are taught that knowledge is important, that we should study the works of others outside of us. So we fill our heads with knowledge, information, everything which is coming from a second-hand source, from somebody else. Now it is possible to turn knowledge into wisdom, wisdom being the first-hand, or first heart, or first-bodied experience of knowledge. We can digest knowledge and it can become our own personal wisdom. But much quicker than this, much more direct than this, is to work with the original principle of educare, to draw from within. Each one of us originates from the same life source from which everything originates. Just consider this for a moment. We all emerge from the 0-point field. There's nothing outside of this potency, so therefore we must be it. Ken Wilber refers to everything as a holon, or a holographic representation of the allness. Rolando Toro in Biodanza talks about biocenteredness, the biocentric principle, that life is at the center of life, is at the center of life. Instead of an egocentric principle, in which the sensation of a separate identity is at the center, the life vibration, the original life vibration, the original cause, is at the center of each one of us, is at the center of everything. When we allow this awareness to come into presence, we start to get a sensation of how much wisdom is ours already, on board, in our DNA, in our cellular structure, in our emotional body, in our mythic imagination, in our dream time. All of this is already here. As we start to meditate, or pray, or inward action of any sort or form, we start to connect to these fields of energy and information. And we start to realize that we can be guided from our own intuition, inner tuition. Each one of us has an inner guidance system, which is on board, innate, indwelling, part of our natural intelligence. As we start to realize this for ourselves, we feel this tremendous sense of empowerment, because the wisdom is ours. We know what we know. Instead of this slightly helpless scenario where they're the experts or the wise ones or the knowledgeable who are outside of us, and we always have to chase them or go through different stages and steps to become as knowledgeable as them, to get jobs, to be seen with recognition in the society. Always this sense of chasing, whereas wisdom is about resting into what it already is. And the most amazing thing is, the deeper we go into rest, like real profound existential rest, the more our capacity for wisdom naturally opens up, because it's given spaciousness in which to exist. So I'd like you to consider this possibility of self-education, educare, to draw from within, to reconnect to your primordial essence, and to start listening to your own intuition, your own intelligence, your own wisdom, your own guidance.